All right, we found a game. Big Azank's playing. Azak, Azamk, A's. Well, we just call them A's for short generally. Yo, thanks, Solly. Appreciate it, man. It is a legacy tournament, so I'm going to need all the luck I can get. Good to see A's playing. Going as Dutch, what does A's have up his sleeve? What is going on in that huge brain of his? You just never know. But it's going to be something good. But you don't know what's going to happen, but you know it's going to be something good. Cornelius Rupp. Someone needs to Google that name. How many decks does he have? That's a decent amount of decks. I like turtles. I like that deck. 17 infinite Carib allies. That is an interesting one. Callan Genius. Oh, bruh. That's not the Callan Genius. That's the Risotto build, that is. That's the Risotto Genius right there. Look at that. He's got all your current coin is exchanged for a great amount of wood. That's some big brain stuff there. Going up against some Chinaman who's going for Northern Refugees first. Northern Refugees instead of T-Export. There's a few China mains out there. And they all kind of have different builds. Like the standard at the moment seems to be the Step Riders, like first shipment into 700 gold. So that's the standard. But then I've seen players like this who will go Northern Refugees, T-Export, and then they'll go Diplomatic Intrigue, and they'll age up without shipping 700 coin whatsoever. So, you know, it's there's some cool builds out there with China at the moment. There's some really cool China builds at the moment. A's picking up 50 wood. That's really, really good. But China is going to be picking up 85 coin. Peter Bruegel's painting titled Die Bodenbruchfast. No TP for China. A's, have you picked your deck? You're going for this one. There's a lot of H2, so there's a decent amount of H1 back. Maybe we're going to see some Halberdier, H2 Halberdier play. Are we going to see a Logistician? Age up? No. Oh, for a second there, I thought we was going to see the Logistician. But instead, he's going for the plain old Quartermaster. Picking up 60 wood again, though. That's going to be really good to get that first bank down. So Lionel Brit FF, Spain FF, French Royal Musk Semi FI, and maybe Port FF. You forgot Otto FF. But yes, basically, Izad. Tee-hee. The question is, you might know what I'm going to do, but you're not going to know in what build order I'm going to do it. Because I can do every single one of those builds, sending different cards that you might not expect. So I've got some tricks up my sleeve. And I love playing offline because people don't know what I'm going to be doing. They don't know what I'm shipping. They don't know what I'm sending. Some more wood. Lots of wood treasures around the map. 45 wood. A broken Bohemian window frame. There goes that first bank. A very safe bank, may I add. Maybe that might be something to do with the build here. And that's a lot of villagers on gold. There goes that second age 1 shipment. So he did go for T-Export. And you can see here lots of... I think that's exactly what he's going to do. A market going down. Still lots of villagers on gold. Not sure why, but I guess we'll see. Bank Wagon's going to be the first shipment. What's he going to do with the Quartermaster? So here we go. Yep. So he's going to put lots of, like 12 villagers on gold just so he can get enough gold. But what he does is he goes French Consulate. He gets the food tech. And then he ages up with the Summer Palace, which is also another 300 or so food. And so when you mish them two together, you get yourself a pretty sexy age up. So yeah, so nice eco here. Don't forget he did ship that 2 villager card. And Northern Refugees is not 2 villagers, it's 3 villagers. Because he doesn't go for TP, he goes for the double village. So that's even faster because you don't need to chop for as much wood to get 2 villagers. Whilst if you get an extra 20 wood, I think it is, to chop to get that TP. So, and village. So nice stuff here. I really like this build, man. I might try this build out because it's 5 minutes. But look, when he ages up, it's almost, you can't pressure him. You have to, the way I always see it, right, is the 5.5 minute mark is generally the mark that if you can't guarantee that you can age up. 5.5 minutes, there's a good chance that you can be pushed off your FF and slowed down and beaten by a rush. So I always use the 5.5 minute mark as the test for any good FF. To see if you're going to be guaranteed the fortress age, or you're going to be able, whatever the build you're doing is, can it be rushed? If so, you don't want to do it against a lot of civs that are good at rushing. But the safe ones, obviously, you want to be able to age up at 5.5 minutes. And we see here, 5 minutes 43, he does get the guarantee. So he's quite close to the mark. With a Summer Palace in the way, with double, the Sentry, Minutemen, and stuff like that. With a shipment to go, which is 700 wood, it could be a military shipment. So that's a pretty good age at time, considering he gets that extra 3 villagers at the start. And honestly, that makes such a big difference. It makes such a big difference. So A's is A's going for a stable here? I'm not sure what shithousery A's is doing right here, but this is not the usual build order. So A's has gone for a bank wagon and 700 coins, so looking like basically a semi-FF. Okay, he did make some hussars. Okay. I don't know if there's a bug in my... I don't know if this is just me, because maybe my PC needs, or the game needs a restart, but I cannot see any blue... I cannot see any blue on the minimap with those hussars. So I'm missing things. I shouldn't be missing these things, but I am. Also, some 5 pikes. He shipped 8 pikemen as well. So he went bank wagon, 8 pikes, and then 700 gold. So basically a 2 bank build. This is nice though. I like this. That the pike into hussar build is not something I've seen in a long time. Click right bottom of the minimap. Oh, is that why? What did I have it on? I had all the herds. And then I had that. Which I can't see the stuff. Oh, okay. Interesting. Now I can see everything. Thank you, Proc. And thank you, Marshall. Okay. So no diplomatic intrigue, but he's ending his relations with France, and he's only gone for the food tax, so he's going to have a decent amount of export, but he does have to spend 100 export on whatever, alliance he decides to go up, the consulate. A's also now in the next age. So A's gone for the semi-FF. China gone for quite a nice eco-FF, so a straight fast fortress. And he's got that monastery. Did he ship 700 wood? He did, and with that, looks like he got a couple of villages, a market, and he got a monastery. So no military building outside of this monastery. Went up with the Confucian Academy. Has shipped 10 arquebuses. So he should have a lot of arquebuses. There's 10 of them. Where are the others? Did some of the arquebuses get hit by the age up arquebuses get hit by the hussars? I think we missed that, which is a bit of a shame. No, here they are. Okay, 18. Yeah, that makes sense. And look at that, 8 minutes 50. That's a scary mass of skirmishes. And his only anti-cav are repentant giant griders. And these guys, look at these guys. They're so insane, man. They counter cavalry in melee. They have a really high melee attack to begin with, but to have that extra multiplier, they're basically like a normal Gren, but insane and anti-cav. That is so insane. They don't have any multipliers though at range, so it's not like they counter light infantry or heavy infantry any harder. But they don't have any negative multipliers either, so that's a really good way of looking at it. They don't do negative multipliers to cavalry at range, light cavalry, like anything like that. So, yeah, these guys are really, really good. Oh, he's making some repentant fusiliers now as well. I do like these guys. Look at them. They're basically as fast as cav. 5-speed musketeers. They hit like trucks as well. Guys, what do you like better? What would you rather have, Fusiliers or Highlanders? I love asking this question. What do you think's better, Fusilier or Highlander? They're different at different things, but I'd love to see what you guys think about that. I would personally prefer Fusiliers, just because I think they're more flexible. But they're not as tanky, of course, so they get hit harder. But they also do 70 damage, which is slightly higher than a Highlander, only slightly. But I don't think they do as much damage to cavalry at melee, but they do extra damage to cavalry at range. So they're basically a jacked Carolean. That's a good way of putting it, Ruben. Whilst the Highlander is basically a jacked musketeer. Nice raid. Villagers dying over here. But China's still on 27 villas. That's pretty nice. Going for intervention. But he's getting fucked here. And I love this card, Hand Mortars. People call Hand Mortars a terrible card, but honestly, I think it's an amazing shipment. It's like, what other civilization in the game gets a age-free shipment which acts as a culverin and a mortar? Like, what other civilization gets that? Yes, they're weaker than a culverin and a mortar at both those jobs, but they still do both the job really, really well. Like, what other civ gets that? Okay, in comes the cab, but look at the Fusiliers, just absolutely, and intervention timing there. Beautiful stuff there by China. The scores are still really, really close. The Reuters having to micro around the back. And is the TC going to go down in time? I don't think it is. And honestly, China could have protected those mortars a bit better. And the Fusiliers just hit like trucks. And look at this. The Chinese explorer connects. You cannot let this guy connect. He's got some grenadiers in there as well. But nice cleanup for A's. Look at the scores. 200 in it. Some random pikes from the 8 pikeman shipment still up here somewhere. Getting some use out of them. Being super, super annoying with them. Castle getting built here. Villagers have literally had to migrate across the map because he was getting raided to hell here. 29 villas. Halberdier shipment coming in. A's on 31 villagers plus 1 bank. So no, 2 banks now. He did lose a bank, though. Another village going down. Going to be losing 20 pop here. Or however much pop it gives at the moment. But that's okay because he's got plenty of pop to go. Does a baying army. So he is set up to go for the kind of Step Rider Keshik build. Pikes, just having a look. Cav coming in as well. Commandment. Okay. These villages are quite well protected. It's difficult to get through to these. You have to come like round the bottom here, and I don't think A's realizes. Does A's? He's shipping a 4. A's is shipping a 4, so he does see these herds. By the way, he does see those herds. Oh, is he gonna find ding, ding, ding? Yes, he's gonna find a flying crow for free. He'll take that, baby. He will take that, but he's getting counter push at the same time. Envoys coming in. Army of envoys. 3rd bank goes down. Does have some halberdiers, so he will be okay against some cav. The fort coming in, though. Where's the fort going to go? Ace, where's the fort? No, Ace not there. Oh. Okay, it gets put down, but is there grenadiers here? Oh, my God, there is. There's repentant Grens. Focus the fort. Focus that fort. He does, and I think that fort is going to go down. There's no Minutemen. He can rebuild some envoys. He's got a few envoys in there. You either all go for the fort or you don't, because separating some musks here feels risky. Skirm's coming in as well, but he is going to take the fort down, so that's 115 XP, and he secures that, which is nice. TC Fire needs to target that Grenadier, and then once he does that, the Skirms will clean up. Okay, Ace cleans up. So he loses his fort, but he cleans up. I'm not sure what he wanted from the fort, but I think all of his pikemen have gone down as well. Wow, this is so risky from China. 5 giant Grens, though. They only have 12 range. But my God, do they hit. My God, do they hit. Thanks for the follows. Looking good for A's now. Somehow, how does A's make these builds work? Honestly, I have no idea how he makes these builds work. Now he's making spies, which is big brain. Oh, but how is that? I thought that was Baying Army for a second, but no, I think it's the 10 Kesheks. Giant Grenadiers getting involved. Oh my God, look at that quadruple kill. Is it going to be enough, though? Oh, the spies are coming in. They want to get... they will gobble up those giant Grens. Well, we could have made more of them there. Is that really his best? Honestly, I think Fusiliers might be better. Oh, he can get Bosniaks. But there's too many Reuters, I think. But a cav switch could be nice. Oh, that's what... Okay, he was saving his gold for the Ming Iron Troops. Very nice. Giant Grens are not Grens. Well, they kind of are. They don't have They basically are Grens. They 100% are Grens. Tell me how they're not Grens. Their ranged attack, yes, it's a gunpowder attack, but it has an area of effect. And they have a grenadier shot against buildings. So they're literally a musk with splash. No, because their siege attack is 50. They're a Gren. They are a Gren without the grenadier animation. That's what they are. No, because Soul Daddies don't have their range attack doesn't have area effect. And look at that. Just as Ace was about to go in there, Ming Iron Troops coming in to save the day. And they counter cav. Yeah, I guess they're a hybrid. A couple of Phils just chilling here. It's a nice little surprise.
Oh,
Idle
yeah.
Villager.
Idle_villager_ just subscribe. Virgin Grens at best.
Virgin Grens at best. All right, we'll call them Virgin Grens. They're giant Virgin Grens, so that's a bit of a waste of a virgin. Oh, looky, he sees more than he wants, than Ace wants to. Oh, the spies go. Oh my God, that's so many spies though. And if Ace can just get the right... Oh, the spies against the Bosniaks. That's going to be huge. But the spies... I mean, the spies could just go for the Flying Crow at this point. Oh, the spies could have... The spies 100% could have come here as well because there's giant Grens. Guys, they're called giant Grenadiers, okay? Flying Crow, attack the skirm, bruh. Bosniaks attacking halberdiers. That's better than spies. And where are the spies going? The spies are going after the Ming Iron Troops. And are they going to be able to do enough damage to them? They're taking a couple down. I don't know. No, the spies did not. He didn't micro the spies as well as he needed to. We got a golden Bosniak. Got 2 golden boys. And I don't know. China's still in this. Ace is trying to age up behind this. He's sending religious freedom as well. And China on 43 vils. They are definitely not aged up. But Cav shipment coming in. 5 meteors still to come. Still has Baying Army as well. And still has those Iron Troops, which is a problem for Dutch to deal with. Get them Bosniaks in there. There's 2 golden boys. They can't get any more promotions. But my God, can they smack. More cavalry coming in. More Bosniaks coming in. This could be dangerous. Is Ace going for the age up? No, he's decided to not age up. Honestly, I feel like he should have aged up and then shipped the Red Lancers once he's aged. Yes, he would be delayed, but he has 5 banks, so he would have been able to get the age up. Double barracks coming in. He wanted the age, clearly, but getting a little bit worried now. Red Lancers coming in. Are they going to be enough against... Look, there's golden Bosniaks. It's not even close. Voyage is doing some damage. Some Cav coming in. Keshik's there as well. Oh, more repentant Bosniaks coming in. Oh, Bosniaks. Don't forget, Bosniaks get that charged ability as well. And Red Lancers do not get a charged ability. The snare from the Cav that have, like, free range, because why fucking not? Is that the Black Army coming in here for... My goodness me. Yeah, the Black Flag Army. Jesus. Perfect timing as well. He sees the Red Lancers. There's Cav coming in now as well. Still not veteran, though. Ooh, hand mortars on the way as well as Chen Changdao. Yo, this just got interesting. A's is still up in score, though. 47 vills for China. A's on 47 as well, but obviously he gets 5 banks. But this guy does get 2 wonders, but that's definitely not 5 banks worth. More spies for A's. Nice. Rebuilding to the north. He's going for some mercenaries by... We might get Bosniak versus Bosniak. Now, that would be cool. Interesting that A's gets the exact same mercenaries as his opponent. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? That you get... both sides get the same mercenaries? I didn't know that. I thought just one of you just rolled the dice. But I guess it works for both sides then, right? Both sides get the same. It's based on the map. It's based on the map plus there's a random element to it. Okay, pushing in now. China Death Ball looking quite scary. Oh, Spy's getting caught out as well. 2 of them going down. They're not cheap. They are not cheap. It's unbelievable to me how less game knowledge Lion has. Hi, Bosniak's getting cleaned up, though. Nice stuff there by A's. He'll take that. Okay, but I think A's surround is going to be good. Spies, halberdiers, everything smashing in there. Does have a flying crow. Oh, more Fusiliers coming in. Perfect to counter the Reuters. And I tell you what, this is probably going to be a nice cleanup for China. More halberdiers. Red Lancers still here, though. Need to get them in there, bruh. Hayes, wake up. He does clean up. He's got nice siege here as well. Oh, my God. He's shipping refrigeration. Honestly, I don't know what card you send here, though. I mean, maybe that, if you're making military forms, might actually be good here. If you're making lots of halberdiers. Still got an iron troop in here. Okay, takes the barracks down, but that's not going to be too much of a problem. Somehow halberdiers managing to kill both the artillery pieces. And A's, I think, is just surviving and whittling down his opponent. So much gold. Make some mercenaries, A's. He's on 50 villagers still, so he's not really using villagers. Bayang armies just come in. China on 51 villagers. Oh my God, this game is so close. Giant Grens, Iron Troop, intervention units. More barracks is going down. Just make stuff from this. Make stuff. Make some Stroop waffles, for the love of God. Oh, we got a big raid against A's. No, the Step Riders is exactly where they want to be right now. Ace doesn't see it, but even if he does, where are they going to go? And is the China Death Ball just going to be too much to handle here? Oh, that's so many villagers. That is so many villagers. And oh my God, the Step Riders are taking forever.
Hello.
More spies. More Reuters. The score gap is closing. Okay, Reuters coming in to save the day. So it looks like, I mean, a lot of those villagers died, though. A lot of villagers died. And I mean a lot of villagers. China chasing these spies. You don't want those spies to survive. Hayes. Oh, but it's gone back again to 1K score difference. The deficit is real. Reuters trying to raid now. But China have just had this whole side of the map so long. And Ace has not punished this right side of the map at all. Oh, maybe it's his turn to fire. Oh my god, how quick are these spies? Nice, there's a decent amount of vills there. A good 7 or 8. Trying to counter push whilst this is going on. Villagers not running towards a village, though. What village are you running towards, Vils? Has almost completely deplenished that gold mine. Holy cow. Hayes going for a second mine here. Infinite 8 Keshik shipment coming in here. Because he's ship baying army, they basically have their veterancy tag, so that's not a terrible card to send. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Still 1K score difference. Hayes, you should have aged up. Going for standard army there. And now we got ourselves a good old skirmish. China being super annoying, as always. Just diving in cavalry everywhere. Snaring everything. Nice. I love the 5 pop of envoys. Ace is really hot on the envoy pops. Just soaking up about 1,000 damage there. Oh, the Explorer doesn't go down before he pops 5 Disciples. Oh, that hurts. Disciples on 14 HP. Spies diving in at 2, hitting that Iron Troop. Another 5 envoys coming in. And is Ace gonna just about to survive? Just hang on here. Spies have 2 HP. Envoys have 220 HP. And he does. Ace survives. 10 envoys and spies coming in clutch. Putting spies on guard stance. Oh, genius Ace. What an absolute genius. How did he survive that fight? My goodness me. China on 53 villagers. He's struggling. A's on 39. He lost a lot of vills. Has he lost any banks? Yes, but still has 4, I believe. We'll do the official check. No, he's on 5 somewhere. Where's that 5th one? Oh, he's putting down the 5th one now. 4K score deficit now. 3.5K score deficit. He's run out of mines over here. He's run out of mines over here. So this is looking pretty grim right now for China. No more mines on the map apart from this one, which Ace controls. But there's only 700 gold left there anyway. And he has banks. So that's not the end of the world. A's on 40 vills. Veterancy Hussars. Double vill production. I mean, he's not far off max vills anyway. What does he send, though? He's got no good cards to send. Maybe advanced artillery. Oh, beautiful snipe. 1 flying crow gone down. He needs to save these flying crows. These flying crows really have not done much all game. And if he's not careful, he's going to lose this one as well. Oh, he does go for military reforms. So basically increases halberdier speed, but they do lose some hand attack. Okay, nice. Using the Flying Crow. I mean, that could die to TC Fire, but I don't see 10 villagers lying about. I'll tell a lie, I do. Envoys just jogging towards their doom. And look, they tank, man. 220 HP with 10% range resist. They really do tank. And now the military reforms coming in clutch. Look at these speedy Halbs. 5.1 speed. Let's go, Halbs. They still have 36 hand attack. And this is going to be a cleanup for A's, and that might be the end of the game right there. Yes, it is. What a clutch-ass half an hour game. My God. China ran out of resources here, and he couldn't end the game before he did. Damn, what a great game. I mean, it's A's, so it's going to be a good game, you know? Oh, look at that raid. 16 villager raid. But it still wasn't enough. And China, look at A's raiding China here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really good stuff there by A's. Being super annoying. Great game.